So today is Friday, August 30th, and I'm gonna have to say that yesterday, August 29th, I celebrated my sister's 17th birthday. So happy birthday shout out to her. I know she doesn't really watch these videos, but she's supportive of them, and that's nice. I think my whole family is, sort of. Okay, I'll just focus on DPS. I don't think I have recount. I don't think that's an add-on that I have. No, it's not. I don't think it really existed back in vanilla, so it's not something I can just pull up and be like, oh, ta-da, I'm doing the most damage, blah, blah, blah. If anyone, I'm pretty sure the hunter is. I know I'm doing more than the warrior, because I'm 4 levels higher. I better be doing more damage than the warrior. But yeah. So yesterday was my sister's birthday. She's 17 now. Whoops. She's gonna start her senior year in high school, not college. That would be crazy. And tomorrow is Saturday, the 31st. And what's important about that day is tomorrow is the very first day of college football for Nebraska. I'm super excited. If anyone knows anything about college football, you know how much people get excited over college football, and it's kind of like NFL, except it's so much bigger than the NFL, I think. Well, okay, it's not bigger than the NFL, but in my eyes, college football is bigger than the NFL, just because of all the fans' passion and dedication to this sport. I mean, Nebraska has the record for consecutive home sellout games, and I think the record, I actually went to a game. It was the 300th consecutive sellout game, and so I think now it should be up at about, that was in 2009, so factor in 3 more years of around 6 games, it should be at like 318 or around there, which is crazy to think. 100 games. I think there are around 6 home games per year, so another 100, the 400th, should be in about, let me try and do the math in my head really quick, should be in about 16, 17, 18 years maybe? 16, 17 years? Depends on how many home games we have. I'm pretty sure it's 6 home games and 6 away games every year. So if that's the case, then yeah, 18 to 19 years between every 100 consecutive games, and that's a big feat. I mean, it's not like it's a small stadium like 30,000 people. It's 90,000 capacity stadium, 92,000 now. They just like added an extra 6,000 seats. It used to be around 86,000, 87,000. Now it's gonna be 92,000, and a lot of fans were worried that it wouldn't sell out with the addition of 6,000, but let me tell you, it will definitely still be selling out with a capacity of around 92,000, and that's primarily to keep up with the ooh, ding dong, sweet, I just leveled, hooray. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get enhancing totems. Go ahead. So yeah, I'm super excited for tomorrow. We got Nebraska football back in action, and I wanted to say really quickly, gosh, it took me well over half an hour, which actually, when I think about it, isn't that long, to form this group. Which, I mean, it might seem long for people who are playing WoW today. We're like, wow, half an hour just for one group? That's so long because blah 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 and blah blah blah. But when you think about it, it's like now dungeon queues are basically instantaneous. Like, you don't have to do any work, like forming a dungeon anymore, like you used to. Whoops, I should not have attacked that guy. Like, now all you have to do is queue for random dungeon or whatever the hell it's called. I can't even remember. And I mean, it'll still take some time, like maybe 20 minutes, depending on what kind of, like if you're DPS or healer or tank. Like DPS, it might take like 20 minutes, but you don't have to go looking through cities and trying to find people and trying to whisper people and form groups. I mean, think how long it takes, how it would have taken to make a 40-man, not 25, a 40-man raid. Back in vanilla. It must have taken ages. I mean, I know there were large raiding guilds, but 40 people. I want to say, I mean, I know you can have raiding guilds that comprise like a full 25-man group, but 40, that would be hard to get 40 people online at the same time. So we're gonna be taking the shortcut through the water, I guess. I'm not sure. Where are we right now? I know we're heading to Lord Pythus. So I think we're going like right through here. I can't say for sure though. This map is way too confusing if you look at it. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I never did a 40-man. I've done 10-mans and 25-mans, and I think they were talking about adding in like a 15-man to kind of bridge the gap between the 25 and 10. Because I mean, 15 people, that's a big difference. But if you do a 15, a 10, 15, 25, I think they were talking about 15. That would be interesting. Because I've done 25 and it gets crazy, I will tell you that much. As a DPS, and I've actually healed I've healed the 25. Like my sister used to. Whoa, she definitely raided more than I did, especially during Burning Crusade. And Wrath of the Lich King, I actually raided like as much as she did. But Burning Crusade, when she would raid, I think it was 25 Kara. She was a healer, Kali healer, and she was Pally healer, and she had to go to the bathroom one time, and she'd be like, Tyler, whenever she had to like do something that would kind of interfere with her playing, she would call for me to come like take over for a few minutes. It was pretty fun. I would do a pretty good job. No one died on my watch. But she wasn't. Paladin healers, they're more tank healers, so I didn't have to focus on the raid. I just focused on, I think he was like the off tank or something. It wasn't the main tank heals, or else she probably wouldn't have had me put that much responsibility, and she wouldn't have given me that much responsibility because I don't know. Shit. Get a little lag spike going on right there. She didn't think that I was that good of a WoW player. I mean, well, when I started out, I'll admit I was a big noob. And even when I hit 70, she probably thought I was a noob. But whatever. I proved her wrong. Alright. So we are at Lord Pythus right now. And I don't think he has... This strategy for him is basically the same as any other of the Serpent Lord fights. Looks like he's dual wielding axes, which is pretty sweet, but he doesn't have any like special abilities other than morphing into, you know, a python or whatever the hell you want to call it. He just used a thunderclap ability, which reduces your movement speed, and it also increases, well, decreases your attack speed. And he put someone to sleep. Throw down Tremor Totem. Okay, so that was the fight. And, oh man, it is leather. 2 strength, 7 spirit though. I'll just read that because I don't really need it. It's not that good. I don't need spirit as much as I need, like what I have right now is 4 agi, 3 stam, but I do need the gym. Whoa, what? Where's Sunna Smirk? I'm gonna give that to her. Ah, shit. Ballsack. I didn't think it was soulbound. Oh well. Okay, so I accidentally looted it anyway, but I'm not gonna wear it. I mean, if I get another piece of the armor of the Fang, I'll consider it. But I think the whole, because I'm losing out on 4 agi and 3 stam, and all I'm gaining is 2 strength to counteract the 4 agi. But that spirit really doesn't help. Really doesn't help me at all. So I don't think I'm gonna be using it. Let him get some aggro. Coming with a kill. Alright, so that was Lord Pythus, and I got the gem. Okay, sweet. You scare me. And you say I don't get the gem. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill that guy. Got a copper ore, I don't really need it, but I guess I'll sell it on the auction house. What can I get rid of? Oh, I have some mana. I have a mana drink. I will save that for when I need it, because right now I don't need it. Whoa, JK. Ooh, some shitty shoulder pads, that's for sure. Alright, what can I get rid of? Tailoring, I'm not a tailor. Ooh, I got some more song reports. I guess I could get rid of those reports. And then just go back and re-get them. Well, I'll get rid of these bananas. Because fuck bananas. Got a little lag spike going on right now. That's always fun to go through. If you can't tell, that was sarcasm, because lag spikes are not fun to go through at all. Increase the effect of your strength worth and grace of air by total of 15%, but what does 8% do? I don't think that's really anything. 8% of 10? 10% of 10 is 1. So 8% is 0.8? That doesn't even increase it by 1. I mean, I guess if they round it up. If they round up the 0.8 to 1, then that would increase it by 1. It'd be 11 instead of 10, but they don't. I don't think. I wanted to talk about the World's End, but I forgot that I just remembered that I already talked about it in the last episode. So I won't be doing that again. I guess I will talk about other movies. I am super excited for that I just saw trailers for. One of them is 12 Years a Slave. That's been directed by Mr. Steve McQueen. He did Hunger and Shame, both starring Michael Fassbender, a wonderful actor. And this one is also starring Michael Fassbender. And, surprise, Benedict Cumberbatch. They're both slave owners, so that is it looks like it's going to be a very good film to go watch. And another one I'm really excited for is called Her. It's directed by Spike Jonze, who did Being John Malkovich adaptation, and he also did whoa, what's going on here? Got a little shortcut. He also did Where the Wild Things Are, but I never saw that one. And it's called Her, and it's starring Joaquin Phoenix, who, let me just say, his performance in sorry, I got a little distracted there. Okay, sorry, I got a little distracted again. His performance in The Master by Paul Thomas Anderson was just phenomenal. It was him and Philip Seymour Hoffman did a fantastic job. And I'm gonna say that I know Daniel Day-Lewis got the Oscar for Best Actor for Lincoln, and I mean, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I never saw that, so I don't know if it was good or not. But fuck, man, why do I always get all the aggro? Stop aggroing me. But I honestly think Joaquin Phoenix deserved that one over Daniel Day-Lewis. And if you guys haven't seen The Master, I'm not sure a lot of you will like it, but it was phenomenal. I'm asleep. Help. Man, we need to kill some more dread fangs so I can get the quest done, but I don't think we're going to. I don't really need to do the quest. I mean, it's good. It's a good mana or experience income. It's a good source of experience. But I mean, the gear isn't that great to choose from. Like, none of it really helps me out that much. Oh, I forgot this pattern. Oh, yeah, that pattern, man. Deviate scale 2. Where do I get perfect deviate scales from? I want to know, so I can loot them. That's crazy, man. That is it's a pattern for a leather belt. Actually, let's see that again. I didn't really. It's 5 agi, 6 stam, and 3 spirit. Whew. Compared to my +3 int, which is kind of shitty. And by kinda, I mean a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and loot these guys because no one else is looting them. Oh, my inventory's full. What did I just loot? Forest mushroom cap? Not anymore. Haha. Alright. Now this is Scum. He is a Kodo, sort of. He has the skin of a Kodo, although he's not technically a Kodo. Technically, I don't know what he is. He's a dinosaur, sort of thing. And he drops, let's see, what does he drop? I forgot to show you what Lord Pyus drops. I'll wait until after the boss fight. Right now I'm kind of in his gut, hitting him. Another tank and smink. He doesn't have any really special abilities. 6 agi? Oh, hells yeah. I'm gonna need that for show. Ah, here's the next one. It by 12. By 12. Ah, he got it too. You bitch. He got the fucking cape and the... that pisses me off. I'm just a little bit dumb. Alright. So, other than the cape, Scum also drops a Tailspike, which is a one-hand dagger that has Agi and... I think Stam. Not really sure on this one. Oh, 2 strength and 2 Agi. So it's a pretty good dagger. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and drop a Fire Nova Totem on this bitch. That was a good cape. Mine's only +3. Oh well. I'll replace it eventually. Let's see here. And Lord Pythus, I didn't show you what he dropped, but he drops Stinging Viper, which is one-hand mace, which chance on hit poisons target. And he also drops Armor of the Fang, which that's what he dropped for us. Nothing. Let's try and sneak through here. And so the next boss we will be fighting is, oh, Lord Serpentis, the last of the Cobra Gang. That's what I'm going to be calling him from now on, the Cobra Gang. That's a pretty cool name for them if you ask me. And you didn't ask me, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm going to call them the Cobra Gang because it's a pretty sweet name. We gotta kill 4 more of those Dread Fangs. I don't think it's going to happen. But that's okay. Because we already got the 1 quest and we'll have the 2nd quest complete. Can I solo these guys? I don't think I can. I'm gonna abandon this one because I don't need it. I won't do it. I'll abandon this one because they have been dropping. Actually, this quest, Trouble of the Docks, isn't even a Wailing Caverns quest per se, like the physical dungeon. It's outside of the dungeon. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Got a little lag spike going on. It's outside of the dungeon, so before you go in the instance, one of the little sort of caverny areas is the mob Mad Maglish, which I'm not sure if he's elite or not, but once you kill him he drops a 99-year-old port. But that one is pretty hard to do because he might be elite. I'm not sure if he's elite, but all of the other mobs in the dungeon are elite. So if you're gonna want to try and do that quest, be careful. Damn. Oh no, let's kill these 2 guys. Because I want to kill them for this quest. Oh no, you're going the wrong way. We need to kill them. Oh well. Am I the only one on it? Oh no, I don't. I don't think there are. think there are... Sorry, Nox is saying that there's 2 more Dreadfangs up ahead. I need 2 more, but we're gonna kill these 2 anyway. But oh well, we're already killing these, so it doesn't matter. Man, Tremor Totem is actually really underrated, I think. It removes, if anyone doesn't know, it removes fear, charm, and sleep effects from party members within 30 yards, and it lasts 2 minutes. And how it works is, I think like every 5 seconds or so, it'll shake, and it will clear all those CC abilities. Well, not abilities, but it'll clear all the CC from whoever is affected by it. Oh, inventory's full. And I forgot to mention off screen, but I leveled up my. I went to, when I was at Thunderbluff last time, I went and bought a new skinning level. Ooh, we all made it. So my skinning max is 225. I believe that this is master, and then there's 158 is what my actual level is. If you are a enhancement shaman, you might have trouble remembering to keep your weapon enchantment up 24/7. Because I keep forgetting. Every now and then I'll have to look up at where my buffs are and remind myself that that I need to rebuff, because they're only 5-minute buffs, as opposed to in live I think they're like 60 minutes, and now they might not even be on a timer. I think now you buff and then they're just there, like they're just there until you cancel the buff or change the buff or do things like that. I can't really remember how that works, but back in vanilla they're only 5 minutes, so you gotta be mindful of to keep renewing the buff every time. So we are going to be taking on Lord Serpentis. He's the last one. Okay, let's go ahead and... He is the last of the Cobra Gang, as I have been calling them throughout this dungeon, and then we got Verdan the Ever-Living. He's like a giant deviant shambler sort of thing. And he drops, I believe he drops a staff and something else too. Okay, so here is Lord Serpentis. Okay. He doesn't really have any special abilities that I can see right now. It looks like a normal tank and spank so far, so I'm gonna call it a normal tank and spank. He might transform into a serpent right now. Oh, he doesn't. I am the Serpent King. I can do anything. Okay, so he did not drop anything good. I mean, I guess those are good for warriors or paladins, but he did not drop anything good for shaman. which is a shame. Well, where are you going? Okay, I was gonna say don't jump off. Don't jump off. But Lord Serpentis, he drops Venom Strike is the bow that everyone wants to get. Which it's a pretty nice bow. It does pretty good DPS, but it also causes extra nature damage. Okie dokie. So this is, whoa, this is the last boss. And, well, technically the second to last boss. The last boss is technically Mutinous the Devourer. But this boss has actually a lot of health. Wow. And these dogs, I'm over here dog sitting, are whining to come out, to go outside. So after this boss fight, oh, there's the staff. I'm gonna greed for it. Did I loot? Oh shoot, I need to go loot this guy. I totally forgot. I'm gonna... Fuck you, Peace Bloom. Ooh, I want it! And I'll loot the gym. Come over, try and loot this thing. Get rid of this thing. And then I have to go let these dogs out really quickly, so I'll be right back. I'll set to follow on this guy. I am going to die. Okay, so let's go ahead and not die by jumping up and breathing. Okay, so what are they talking about? Good run anyway. Alright, so we are not going to be, by the looks of it, we're not going to be running Mutinous the Devourer. I got all the gems. I got everything I could possibly do. Everyone's leaving apparently, so I guess I'll leave too. Okay, I'm not in this instance group, so I'll be teleported to the crossroads in 56 seconds. That's exactly what I want to happen. Except I'll go ahead and, I guess I'll do that off screen. So in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was episode 22, and it was a full Wailing Caverns run through. Well, almost full, 99.9% full run through. We just didn't get to Mutinous the Devourer, which basically is a giant murloc that you go, what you do is, you go talk to the disciple of Neralex, who's standing at the beginning of the instance, and you talk to him, and he's like, okay, let's go do this. So we trudge through the dungeon at a very slow pace, mind you, and every now and then he'll be attacked by random mobs that just, like, kind of appear out of nowhere. Like, they're not summoned, but they are kind of summoned, so to speak, just to come and attack him, and so you have to defend him. And then once he gets there, he's like, Neralex is, I don't know, something is happening in Neralex. He's being attacked in the mind. He's in the Emerald Dream. I think that's what the whole lore is behind Wailing Caverns, is that he is in the Emerald Dream. He's stuck in the Emerald Dream inside of Wailing Caverns. So we go and we try and wake him up, and Mutinous the Devourer comes out of the water, and he comes to attack us, and he's like a giant sort of murloc. And once we defeat him, let's see, what does he drop? Mutinous drops Ooh, nice. Some 3 nice stuff. He drops the Deep Fathom Ring, which probably drops the most, or is the most I see anyone have, which is a really good caster ring. And then he also drops a mail chest piece that's really good, and this slime encrusted pads, which I've never seen actually anyone have ever. Restores 3 health every 4 seconds, which is sort of useful, I guess. So I got some good loot, I suppose. Wow, this living root actually does more DPS than my two-handed mace, but its stats aren't that good. For a melee weapon anyway. So that was a good Wailing Caverns run through. We didn't have any wipes. I was DPS, so you kind of got to see the whole instance through the view of a DPS as opposed to a healer like you did in RFC. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the next episode, we'll just be continuing on questing. I think we're gonna actually head off to once I turn these quests in, I'll probably hit level 23 off screen, and if I don't, I'll be really close to 23 anyway. Level 22, that means I can get to go to Thunder Bluff and spec up, or not spec up, but train my abilities. I get to train. But I will probably Eschenville Outlands. Actually, that's green. I'll probably head over to not Silverpine Forest, but Hillsbrad Foothills, which I've actually been to once before. So it'll be pretty easy to get there. All I have to do is fly there from Undercity. So I'll probably be in Terran Mill the next time you see me. I'll try and start questing in Hillsbrad Foothills. 22 is the appropriate level to quest there. Yeah, so that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys look forward to the next episode as much as I do. With that being said, stay classy and peace out.